So these are the Racketeers, and they're called Crocs. They're a pair of needle nose pliers, and we're going to take a look at this today. They come in this plastic bag, and I'll open this up here. So the Racketeer Crocs. Bought them off Amazon for $52 Canadian. Now, it's cheaper if you went to the website. I'll leave that website information in the description box below. So this Crocs has features with the needle nose tips on them right here. It's got the strip in the nose where it's easy to get it inside the box. So this is talking about these stripping the wires here and stripping the sheathing. Strips conduct from sizes from 10 down to 22 AWG. So it's good for telephone wire, it says here. Large cutting blades for easy general cuts. That's the cutting blade here. Barrel sleeve crimper near the pivot. That's down here. Ergonomic hourglass shaped handles for comfort and speed. These look like a different kind of a handle. Glow in the dark handles. So we'll take a look at this today. So here's some of the cautions on the back of it. For copper cutting only. Needle nose or tips are for light use only, so they don't want you, twisting and turning and trying to pull stuff with it. Do not use on live circuits. And this is always use eye protection using this product. Handle grips are not designed for protection against shock. Made in Taiwan. Here's the part number 47,000. And here's the website's information here, the email, and the visit us at this website. They'll be in the information box below. So it's held into the package with these little tie wraps, one near the nose and one near the handle here in the back. There's little plates here. See that hold these fancy plates here. Remember these things? Oh, they're so nice. So nice. They don't want to let go. Wow. They're held together. This little clip here that releases the handles here. These suggested in the packaging to wear safety glasses, so we'll do that today. We'll put our safety glasses on. Now here's those pliers. Here's with that hourglass, what they talk about the hourglass. The handles are very unique. Got Croc written on this side, and then Racketeer on the back of it. Very comfortable in the hand. I find it very comfortable, the hourglass feel to it there. Here's it, holds that in place here, that little clip holds that in place here. Let's take a look how long they are. They're about, I would say, 8 inches long. Some of the other features. Here's that crimper they talk about right in the middle here. And they've got this 632 and 832. So you put the bolts in there and you cut them there. They get the looper on this one. It says cut copper only. Now it's got the spring in the middle here. Clip it to close here. And it's got 10 AWG, 12, 14, 18, 22. And it's got 14.2 and 12.2. That's the sheathing. Cut the sheathing off that. And here's the end of the pliers here. We're going to open that up. Take a look at that. See the end here? Very grooved here. Very nice pliers. Glow in the dark handles, like they say, and the back of them there. For eye protection. So we're going to try these out today. So the 16-3 wire is like extension wire. Let's see if it cuts it there. Cuts it very nice. This is a Romex 14-2 wire. So we'll cut the end of it here into the wires here using the 14 cutter here. Nice. Makes a nice job. Let's cut that piece off with these cutters here. See how they work here. Very nice. So let's cut the sheathing. This is 14.2, this is 12.2. Try the 14.2 first. So it does have a loop in here, so you can loop your your wires here. We'll try the crimper here from 16 to 10, insulated and non-insulated. So it's kind of a bit of a, you see a bit of a flat part to it here. Slip this through here. I'm just going to crimp this. Makes a nice job. So it says it strips conduit wire from 10 down to 22 AWG. That's telephone wire. So we got some telephone wire here. Check it out. So 22 on the very small wire. A lot of people don't know that a lot of these pliers have bolt cutters, like 8/32 and 6/32. 8/32 would be like in the junction box that screws it, the plate on here. So you can thread it through here and cut a piece of that off if you want. Shorten the bolt. So just thread it in here. And whatever desired length you want. Goes right through here. Now when it's going to cut it, it's going to cut it right between the two blades here. Because these pliers are short handles on them, it's going to be harder to cut this bolt. You're going to have to really reef on it to cut the bolt here. You got to thread it through the pliers here. Be a little bit more. So you have to really reef on it because the handles are fairly short here. It won't cut it. It's just the handles are not long enough. So the handles are not long enough to cut that bolt. And we'll try something else. Try a brass bolt. See if it works. This is brass. Thread it through here. So it should cut it. Now this is where safety glasses come in because this is going to fly here. So I did cut it and then thread it. And what it does is it makes a nice cut. Put the nut on it. So it doesn't make a nice cut. It doesn't damage the threads. So let's try the south wire. A little bit longer handles, not much, a little bit longer handles. And try that 8/32 in the south wire here. Thread it through here. Because I have to line it up to push it through here. It's coming through there now. Now we're going to cut it right around here and see if the south wire will cut it or not. It did. So the south wire strippers did cut that bolt. And a little bit more leverage there. It's still a hard time to cut that bolt. And it's thinking about this, when you thread it back in, it's not going to damage the threads. So the south wire is a little bit longer handles, so we get a little bit more leverage to be able to cut that bolt. So let's try the 6/32. Should be an easier bolt. It's not as big as the bolt to cut. And these are the ones, are 6/32, that ones that hold the switch on here. Just bring it through a little bit here. That's going to cut it right here. Safety glasses on. That cut it. This is a smaller bolt. It did cut it. And it doesn't damage the threads when you cut it here. So I better put it back in here. So it's threaded in here. Didn't damage the thread. It made the bolt shorter. Does that work? Glow in the dark handles, just the tips of the handles here. There they are. Glows in the dark. We looked at the Crocs, the knee nose pliers, some nice features in these pliers. I think there's a junior version of these Crocs, and it doesn't have the sheathing cutter. So today we did wear our safety glasses, and stay tuned and ring that bell, because the Crocs will reappear along with the Klein 1501 in the next video. It's going to be how to wire power to the light, then to the switch. So these both will appear in the next video. I'd like to thank all my subscribers, all my new subscribers. Thanks so much for subscribing to my channel. If you watch this for the first time today, please subscribe to my channel. Thanks for taking the time to watch the video. Have a great day, people.